Hello everyone, welcome back to another RWBY Volume 8 reaction. This time we are up to Volume 8, Episode 3, called Strings. So I'm anticipating something Penny related, because she is our Pinocchio of this show. I don't know what that implies, whether it's going to be the strings that other people are going to try to use to manipulate her. I don't know whether that's Ironwood's emotional manipulation that he's been trying, the guilt tripping he's been doing, or whether maybe there's some more overt, hacking, which sounds kind of horrifying. Penny has been acting so sort of independently as a, human, but the idea that she is still also part robot and could be hacked, kind of bad. Hopefully it's not that. I guess there's the other ways. She's also feeling torn in a few different directions. Hopefully there's no Salem-based manipulation that way either. We'll see. So what happened last episode? I think the big thing would be the Grim at the end, the big shape-shifting one that talked. So that one is scary as heck, and that one has snatched up Oscar, and that's big trouble, basically. The rest, we had some, levity and discussion of Penny's situation, how she's feeling guilty. We're still seeing some friction sort of between the two divided sides of the teams. Definitely seems to be weighing a lot on the Yang and Ren side. It seems to be bothering them more. So there was a bunch of stuff that happened, but really the main thing was the big Grim snatching Oscar away, so let's see where we go with that. 3, 2, 1, go. This one really didn't take long to grow on me. I can't remember how long it took Volume 7's, but this opening I just had to listen to it just a couple more times after the first episode, and I was already into it. And visually it is a stunning opening. I love this. Look at all of Salem's forces, and Ironwood's just crumbled before him. I mean, he's probably shooting half of them. Speaking of Ironwood, though, he, actually, wait. There's a point here. I'm still curious to see what that signifies. Whether that's Cinder's friction with Salem, whether her powers are sort of turning against her, or whether it's just representing that she is going to be going against Salem, or, struggling against Salem's rule. Yeah, I mean, Ironwood, I talked about him potentially, or wanting redemption for him, but oh.
Ow, ow, come on! That was a once-in-a-lifetime experience! Ow.
Good, because I never want to do that again.
Well,
all right,
that
Robo
went
Girl. You're
pretty
up.
well, all things considered.
Which way?
We'll cross the bridge, then go left, straight, left, up, right, straight, left, left. And my name is Penny.
I love the goofy animation for comedies, for comedy's sake. It always works really well.
squad captain knows what's going on up there. They can't get close to that storm without getting shocked right out of the air.
It's crazy.
What happens if someone just bumps straight up against the
waiting.
invisibility
Worse than if
area?
they attacked.
Hey, don't say that. They'll jinx us.
I just hope the CO can get us some answers soon, or...
Son of a... Yeah, before I forget, Ironwood, he shot at Oscar with intent to kill.
Welcome back, Dr. Polendina.
All right, where to next, Penny?
Right through
He shot
Central
that
Command.
counselor.
Of course.
I can't maneuver us through all that.
Do not worry. Ruby is capable of traveling at an extreme velocity from one point to another by breaking herself down to her molecular components, thus negating her mass, and then reassembling them at the destination, theoretically making it possible for her to transport all of us in the same way, as mass no longer matters.
What?
I was like,
You can use your
I feel like
on all of
that's
us.
news to Ruby.
Did Penny just figure that out before you did?
Like, she knew you were a faunus before I did.
Apologies for the delay. Today
That is
has
true.
been busy. Have you made any progress? I'd hate for us to have to try motivating you again.
Given what we're after, I've got all the motivation I need. Sadly, it doesn't make taking down Pietro's magical science project any less cumbersome.
Oh, I trust you can come up with something.
Oh, the
Damn it.
trust is palpable. Speaking of the man, are you aware that dear Dr. Polendina is gallivanting around your military compound? Unless, of course, someone else is using his credentials.
A security threat has been detected in the compound. Status alert level 3. Red. Lockdown initiated. Authorization granted to handle any threats with lethal force.
You've got to be joking.
The pneumatic tubes have all been closed off.
We're trapped.
We passed a hangar. I can hijack an airship and get us off this floating rock.
Wait. We can still succeed. We are so close.
Aw.
Read the sign, Bill! Read the sign! Why don't you ever just pay attention? You're in here late all the time, your coworkers...
Another thing I don't want to do ever again.
Well, that was cool. The rest seemed to be pretty okay with it. I think... But yeah, this is worse. When I was commenting about who's pulling the strings. Unfortunately, it's a bit of both. It's a Salem worker. How was I trying to say this?
Where is everyone?
This is a highly classified area.
Well, it's Ironwood and bots. Is that an electrical force field? I reckon Nora could just go up and if she needed a
Hey,
boost.
Dad. I'm ready.
Huh?
This process is a little complicated, so I'm remoting into Penny from Amity Coliseum.
I see.
That's a little weird. And also alarming, given the name of the episode, again.
I hope the others are okay. I've never seen Yang and Ruby fight like this.
Don't worry. They're sisters. Sometimes sisters just have very different ideas about what's right.
Yeah, they'll be fine. Jean's a great leader, Oscar's grown a ton, and Yang is more than capable of protecting them all in a fight. Oh, and of course Ren is I don't know what he is. Every time I think the two of us are making progress, he... We've been together our whole lives, but I feel like I understand him less now than ever. And I don't know if that's his fault or mine.
When you've been at someone's side for so long, after a while they become a part of you. But that's just it. They're only a part of you. Don't forget about the rest.
I don't actually know who I am. Without Ren. Pretty sad, huh?
Well, maybe
That's rough.
take this opportunity to find out. Do something only Nora can do.
Like what? Be strong and hit stuff?
Oh, that's sad hearing Nora like that.
There! Downloading the cloned imprint now. When Penny gets to Amity, we'll run the launch sequence. Amity's computer will try to connect to the General's terminal, but get Penny instead.
And after the launch, I'll return to help you all with the evacuation.
About that, Penny. When Amity goes up, I think you should be honored with Maria and I.
But they need me here. Right?
Well, if you stay far out of Salem's reach, then she can't open the vault. She can't get to the relic. So...
maybe it is for the best.
We should probably head to the hangar.
I guess we all have to do some things we would rather not.
Hello, kids. Time to come home now, Penny.
So your first time losing to us wasn't enough?
We were holding back!
We have all said some things we regret, but please, hear me out. I know you thought you were doing the right thing when you left with the Maiden Power, but Salem is here now. Things have changed.
If General Ironwood plans to leave Mantle behind, nothing has changed.
I thought you were supposed to protect the people, not hurt them.
I would never hurt anyone.
Well, Winter's in critical condition because of you.
And you repaid her by stealing the power that should have been hers.
But taking the
Such
Maiden
manipulation.
Power was the only way to
If you keep refusing to do the right thing, people in Atlas and Mantle are going to die.
You could stop all of this, Penny. Just open the vault, hand over the relic, and you'll save Atlas.
But it won't save Atlas. Salem will find her way to the relic no matter where you go. Once Ironwood opens the vault, the relic is as good as—
One more word, and I'm throwing you in jail right next to your uncle, Runt.
Leave her alone.
And what are you gonna do about it, Tin Can?
Hey, no!
Y'all can get fricked.
You will not hurt my friend!
Harriet! Help!
Penny, you might need to disable some guys.
4 versus 1? Cowards.
Well, Penny's the Winter Maiden. I'm sure she can hold her own for a little bit.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure she's still holding back because she doesn't want to Hmm. Oh yeah.
We have to get out there. Be strong and hit stuff. Nora, wait!
Awesome.
Hurry up, Elm! I can't!
You want some? Oh
That
wow.
was pretty awesome. Nora!
Damn it! That was our chance! I need all available squads to converge on...
Wait. I have a message for your operatives.
I don't like this.
But General,
We understand, sir.
Let's go.
Oh, that sucks.
That was very suspicious.
I guess with one of the parts of her, they've got enough to... They're gonna have enough to be able to hack her.
You coming or what? All ready to...
She's in bad shape. We need to get her somewhere safe.
I'm so sorry. It is time for me to go, isn't it?
We'll see each other again really soon. I promise.
Now I'm seeing her getting taken over now that she's separated from the rest of them.
Well, you know what they say. If you can't beat them, then make them join you.
No, sir, I don't like it. This music was pretty rad this episode. All right. So that seems all sorts of bad, I think. Like, unrelated to the actual episode, but I was just searching, I was just flicking through the video, and these wings look a lot like the ones on the creature that grabbed Oscar. But the thing is, I'm pretty sure that all of the Flying Grim have the same type, so probably not much to see there. There was just like a brief moment where I was thinking, did Salem go grab him herself in some like horrific Grim form? But, you know, if she wanted to conjure wings for herself, then I imagine they'd probably look the same as that as well. Or, you know, this is just a picture, and it's her with wings behind, not necessarily her with wings. Anyway, so the episode. Again, I feel like they're doing a nice job of mixing, you know, some levity where they can, but also still managing to push, you know, the story along and push some development along. We've still got some... We've gotten to see how this is affecting people on the other side, because we've seen more of, as I said at the start of the episode, Ren and Yang and sort of how they've been feeling. But this episode we got to hear a bit more about, you know, Nora and how it affects her. And it was really interesting to hear that part about the way she feels. You know, she's been with Ren for so long that she doesn't know her identity outside of that. So I guess that's why it's really hard on her there. It was kind of sad to, you know, hear Nora like that when she's always just been kind of the same, like, all the rest of the time in the show. So this sort of extra, you know, moment of vulnerability was interesting to see. Mostly I'm really afraid for Penny. I was afraid last volume that she was going to die again. Her gaining the Winter Maiden powers has certainly not allayed that fear. In fact, it paints a bigger target on her back. I do like the discussion, or it's not really a discussion yet, but, you know, the thoughts of how she's got the Winter Maiden powers. That's a tremendous amount of power. How do you use that? Is it best to just take it and hide it? On the one hand, even though she doesn't wish that she had this power, you know, she does, and she wants to help people. That's who she is. So it's really difficult to know whether she should be, you know, just being hidden, but she's also a great resource, so even though it's a risk, she should be being used in chess. And I don't mean to, you know, I know like practically nothing about chess beyond the basic rules, so maybe it's I'm not the right person to be trying to make a chess analogy, but, you know, the queen isn't very useful if you sit there just being too worried about it being taken. You know, it's one of your most powerful pieces on the board. Not using it would be a waste. So yeah, we didn't end up getting to see any of Oscar, or even Crow or Robin. They're still curious about what's happening there. Guess we'll have to wait a little bit longer. Hopefully next episode. I could see a way that things might start combining, because we're gonna follow this through line of the way that Penny's being manipulated, and that can take us back to, you know, Atlas and that side of things, and then maybe we can see some of Crow and Robin again. Alternately, we might just go back and check in with what's happening with Oscar and the rest of the team's attempts to try to catch him. Yep, a lot of tension this volume. Speaking of Ironwood, because I'm not sure whether I finished my thought during the episode, I may have, so apologies if I'm just repeating myself. The full thought was that if he does get redemption, I don't see it being anything other than redemption equals death, where he will finally do something heroic but probably die in the process. So while I don't anticipating him coming back and, you know, just sort of full redemption, I mean, it's, you know, as I said, he's done some terrible things. He's probably going to keep doing terrible things. It might be difficult for him to just cleanly come back. But I do hope that at least he can end in a decent way. Better than Lionheart, at least. Whose last moment of resistance was, you know, barely even that. That was just fear again in the last moment. There was no real attempt at trying to redeem himself there. Anything else? Nope. 3 chapters in, and it feels like a reasonable amount has happened. I'm liking the pacing so far. This is good. But anyway, I guess I'll just have to wait a week. So, I will see you all in a week for chapter 4. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you then.